Hello everybody, welcome into Spirit of Life Alchemy. This is your reading for the new moon solar eclipse happening on the 19th or the 20th of April 2023, depending where you are in the world. It's happening at 29 degrees and 50 minutes of Aries. It's a black moon because the last new moon we had was also in Aries. And there's lots of potent energies around this new moon solar eclipse. So let's get started and let's pull some cards. Okay, so let's see, we're going to use the I'm still full of snot and cold, so please bear with me if my voice goes. I can feel my voice going already. I'll try not to sneeze or cough during the video. Okay, so we're going to use the Gaia deck first of all, pick 3 cards, and then we're going to use the Goliath Shadow deck because I love using that deck for new moons, full moons, retrogrades and all sorts of other astrological stuffs going on. So, right, what do we need to know for the new moon solar eclipse happening on the 19th or 20th, depending where you are in the world, the time zone, of April 2023. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate these energies for our highest and our greatest good? What do we need to know? Poke myself up the nose. That's a good start. Well, at least it didn't make me sneeze this time. My nose has been so sensitive. It's like even breathing has been making me sneeze. There's just one little patch up my nostril that sort of just air wafting over it. It just is so sensitive that it was just making me sneeze non-stop. Now it just sort of irritates up and then sort of makes my eyes water. And hopefully it fades away before I start having a sneezing fit. Anyway, enough about my eels. Right, so the first card we've got from the bottom, we've got perception. And beyond the veil of illusion. Okay, and we've got the temptress. Seduction, deceit, a broken promise. Okay. We can very much like seeing through an illusion or delusion. See the truth beyond some deceit or a broken promise. And intuitive communication, silent whispers of the heart. So whether this is with yourself or with somebody else, the message is to tune in, to go inwards, tune into your intuition, to your heart, to your truth, to see beyond any lies or illusion or deceits, even things you've been telling yourself, or if somebody else hasn't been completely honest with you. Because when we tune in to our heart, when we connect to our intuition, we can see through the lies, the illusions, the delusions, the deceit. Okay, so let's do some tarot and see what the tarot has to add to this energy. Okay, so what do we need to know? What do we need to know for the new moon solar eclipse happening on the 19th and 20th of April 2023? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Okay, so let's see, where are we? Okay, so we've got the Empress, the alchemical mother. I just have to put my glasses on because my eyes are watering already and I haven't even started yet. Reading the little writing. The alchemical mother, the Empress. Then we've got the Ace of Swords, another truth. There's something going on about being told the truth and seeing the truth past illusion. Then we've got the Hermit, the inner master. And above we've got the Six of Pentacles, the sacred white scale ball. And then we've got the Queen of Wands, the cosmic huntress. The clarifies, we've got the Devil, the Master of Lies. And there's definitely untruths here. We've got Justice, the Doves of Equality. And we've got the Lovers, the alchemical heart. Okay, this is interesting because this is taking me back to winter solstice or the new moon in Capricorn just after winter solstice. I think it was the winter solstice reading because I was reading for 3 months. And the Empress and the Lovers came out, and the energy was all about alchemy and the transformation. The next 3 months was about transformation. And then here we are, we've got this new moon solar eclipse in Aries, and it's forming a square to Pluto, who has just ingressed into Aquarius. So it feels like we're reigniting some of that Pluto, winter solstice, Capricorn energy. At the bottom, we've got the Magician, we've got the Knight of Cups, we've got the hidden inner strength, the Shadow Cat. Okay. And I'm drawn to the Page of Cups, the Sister of Roses, and the Masks, the Hidden Wolf. Okay, so let's just put my cards there for the moment. Okay, so where we find ourselves, we're in the divine feminine energy, the Empress. So this is creativity, this is fertility, it's abundance, it's nurturing and mothering, and connected to Gaia and the Earth Mother energies. And this is where we start off this reading. So the alchemical mother. When we're feeling loved, when we're feeling nurtured and cared for and mothered, it can help transform everything. So many of us have come into this life with a sense of rejection and abandonment, maybe from our own families, from family lines, from ancestral patterns, from collective wounds and things. But this sense of abandonment and rejection. And the Empress helps to heal that. And the truth is, we're always loved. We're always loved by the divine mother, the divine father. We're always deeply connected and held in love. Fireworks going off. Okay, so, we'll carry on with the reading and see what comes up. But yeah, that's sort of the messages I'm getting through at the moment. Going into the past, we've got the Ace of Swords, the divine truth, the discovery of truth. Using what we were saying in the Gaia deck, the Empress, the Gaia, the Eternal Mother, etc., etc. About using our perception and tuning in to our hearts to get to the truth. Okay. The card below, the Foundation, we've got the Hermit, the Inner Master. Now, one of the things I do at the new moon is, especially when it's a solar eclipse as well, is to go inwards. And in fact, I see myself as descending the stairs down into the underworld, into Hades or into the underworld, and I will go and commune and work with Hecate in the darkness, going within, going into the darkness, into the subconscious, to with my lantern to see what I need to release and work on releasing it, and then see what seeds of the new are going to come bubbling up. And it's a metaphor for going inwards, to connecting into my intuition, and honouring the stillness of the dark of the moon and the releasing. So yeah, 3 days before, going into the day of the new moon, and then coming out, 3 days coming out. So yeah, it's about going inwards to find our truth. The card above, we've got the Six of Pentacles, the Sacred White Scale Ball, and we've got a moon above here, crescent moon. And it's also making me think of Taurus with that crescent moon. Got the spheres coming down and going out there, but underneath, I don't know if you can see it, on top of the bull's head, we have like the crescent moon on its back, which it is just reminding me of the symbol for Taurus. And the Six of Pentacles is ruled by Taurus. Which planet it is, I can't think off the top of my head. But it's about balance, it's about reciprocity, it's about give and take. Financially, energetically, time-wise, loving, that exchange, which I think is very much sort of Taurian energy, especially around love and money, and bringing things into balance. And I think because the moon, so we've got the new moon solar eclipse. In the UK, it happens something like 5:15 in the morning on the 20th or something like that. And then an hour and 15 minutes or an hour and 18 minutes later, something like that, the moon enters Taurus. And just 4 hours after the new moon solar eclipse, the sun enters Taurus. So although sort of the energies is in Aries, it's very much the completing up of that energy, and straight away we dive into the Taurian energies of, we go from I am to I have, and we start to consider what it is that we're wanting to build, our resources, how we find comfort and pleasure in life, and that can be from exchange, and that can be, abundance and being in the body and being in the senses and trusting our senses and things like that. Okay, so then what we're moving into is the Queen of Wands, the Cosmic Huntress. And she's here, she's got the dream catcher, and to catch her dreams, to catch her desires, to catch her needs. And with the eyes, I always think of this card, the eyes being the window of the soul and the truth, and seeing into the depths of things. Owls known for their wisdom and able to see in the darkness. So yeah, really sort of this energy, as I say, although it is at the end of Aries, I am, we're very quickly moving into the Taurian energies. And that is going to be what we're taking into the new lunar cycle. And we'll complete the month with a new moon in Taurus at the end of eclipse season, but also at something like 29 degrees of Taurus. So at the completion end of Taurus. So yeah, start thinking about, sort of what it is you want to have, what you want to build, and what dreams and desires, where do you want to live, what sort of home do you want to live in, what work do you want to do, just sort of creating that foundation of, what's going to give you comfort and pleasure. The clarifiers, interesting because we've got 3 major arcanas here. We've got the devil, first of all, the master of lies. The card 15, and in the Gaia deck, the Temptress is card 15. So it's what is tempting you? What is taking you off the path? Where are you deceiving yourself? Where are you being deceived by others? Where is the deceit? Are you not being honest with yourself? Is there parts of yourself that you're not looking at? Maybe shadows, subconscious parts that need to be brought into the light. Okay, lots of questions there for you to think about. And with that, we've got the Justice card. Okay, the Doves of Equality. Again, more balance. And also with Justice, we've got the Sword of Truth as well. So it's cutting through the lies and the deceit and tuning into the truth and balancing that. Using our own perception. The third eye, the throat, the heart, coming together to see the truth, connected to the truth. And then we come into the Lovers, the alchemical heart. The alchemical heart is where all the magic happens. That's where abundance sort of begins. If you've watched my readings for any time, you'll know that the Five of Pentacles, the card of lack, for me is about sort of, the lacks when we look outside and compare ourselves to other people and things. And what we need to do is turn inwards, connect into our heart and see the abundance within, and then start taking that abundance out. That's the alchemical heart. The Lovers, about balancing the divine feminine, the divine masculine. Yes, balance. Balance is a theme. Truth is a theme. So yeah, coming back into balance. There might be a choice to make as well, because the old meaning of the Lovers was a choice. Okay. A truth between sort of illusion and truth, or whatever. Who knows what's coming up in your life. Just in the collective. Okay, so that's the clarifiers. The cards that are underneath, which is about what's going on in the subconscious. It's just out of view. It might be there. We can sense it, but it's not visible yet. We have the Magician, the Alchemical Master, more alchemy. It's all. If you watched my reading for, was it this morning? The 19th, with the Mary L deck. I've forgotten what I was going to say about that now, the connection with that. Oh yeah, about the power being within us. Okay. We've got here the Magician, who has all the tools, he has all the elements, and he creates alchemy with it, and he channels down from spirit from the 5D, and he manifests on earth, manifesting the life we want on earth. Okay, and with that we've got the Knight of Cups, the brother of the wild. And I'm glad I've got this with the Hidden Wolf. I know some people, the Hidden Wolf is about sort of, oh, beware of wolves in sheep's clothing. For me, it's about stop trying to fit in. Stop being part of the flock. Shed your sheep's clothing, your safety in the herd, and let that wild free spirit of the wolf out. And with the brother, the Knight of Cups, howling, the calling in the brothers and the sisters that can help you. I recently used this metaphor in a ritual to call in to call in my tribe. So yeah, calling in the resources that we need, calling in the people that can help, calling in what it is we need. Stop living a lie. Stop being a sheep. I know that could be taken on all sorts of contexts, and I don't mean it sort of as an insult. But but the devil card in the Osho deck, I have the Osho deck, you've got a lion in the middle of a flock of sheep, and he's got a sheep skin and a sheep skull bound to him, and it's that passivity of being fearful of our own power and our authenticity and our truth. And I get the same message with this card. Go out and howl at the howl at the eclipse in the morning, or whatever, you know. But birth that true self. So yeah, and especially because I know sort of it's a different image in this devil, but you know, sort of for me, I'm seeing sort of the Osho devil, the lion, afraid to be in his power. Now is time to step up into your power. Okay, and then we've got the hidden inner strength, the shadow cat. And again, we've got this cat here, but when you look at the shadow behind it, it's a wolf howling. It's one of those readings where, and here's another message for you, and another one. Where it's just so obvious. It's like, okay, right, just in case you didn't get the last 10 messages I sent you, here's another one. So yeah, I would do some howling at the moon if I was you. I'm going to. And then we've got the Page of Cups, the Sister of Roses. Again, flowers. We're coming into bloom, blossoming and blooming. We're coming into Beltane. Beltane, astrological Beltane, happens on the same day as the full moon lunar eclipse. The energies between now and then are really intense. We're being asked to shed these old skins and things and trust in the abundance that's the other side. When we make that transition, the universe is supporting us in all of this. Tune into yourself, connect in and trust yourself to be led. And yeah, I will do a reading tomorrow. I don't think I'm up for any more readings today. I will do a reading tomorrow for Mercury retrograde, which starts on the 21st on Friday and goes through to the 15th of May, and see what that energy is, because that's a Mercury retrograde in Taurus. The Taurian energies are just going to be really, really strong over the next few weeks. So, you know, let's get tapped into those. Right, yes. That's your reading for the new moon solar eclipse. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you, and I hope it helps you to navigate these huge energies of transition. It feels like there's no going back anymore. Which, good thing. Anyway, yeah, if this reading did resonate with you, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell for notifications. If you'd like a personal reading from me, please email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. And thank you for watching, and until, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, my head full of snot. Thank you for watching, and until tomorrow, have a wonderful day, or something like that. Got that all muddled up, didn't I?